morning, I'm Stephen Cruz with High School Rewind and Xfinity On Demand. Tonight, we have a Region 4 matchup between the Pleasant Grove Vikings and the Riverton Silverwolves. The Vikings enter the game at 4-1 and 1-0 in Region 4 play. Last week, they beat Lehigh 28-14 and were led by the play of their quarterback, Christian Miller, who had 250 yards and 3 touchdowns through the air. All 3 of those touchdowns, by the way, were hauled in by junior wide receiver Jacob Doman. Opposite sideline, the Riverton Silverwolves. They are 4-1 on the season as well, and 1-1 in Region 4 play. Last week, their offense exploded as they defeated Lone Peak 46-21. The Silverwolves were led by their backfield duo of Cameron Christensen and Peyton Caius, who combined for 340 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns. No joke, their quarterback Corbin Bucum also chipped in 2 touchdowns through the air. Let's get ready for kickoff as this Region 4 matchup between the Pleasant Grove Vikings and the Riverton Silverwolves. Bit of a rain delay here at Riverton High School, but we are seconds away from kickoff as Gavin Slack boots it away for Pleasant Grove, and it's Peyton Caius who fumbles it, and it's down near the 20. There's a fight for the ball. Looks like Riverton will recover, and their offense will take over at the 20-yard line. Silverwolves 1st and 10 to start this game. 1st and 10 for the Silverwolves, and Bachman is going to have a sneak up the middle. He might have lost it. Might have ended up on the grass. It's going to be a short gain, if anything, for the Silverwolves. 2nd down and 10 for Riverton. 2nd down 11, 1-yard loss by Bachman. Under center once again. Caius is going to get the carry on this one. He's looking for room, breaks a tackle out across the 20, gets a few before he's chopped down. Excuse me, that was Cam Christensen on the carry. And he's going to have a 3rd down and long for the Silverwolf offense. 2nd down 7. Bachman under center, man in motion. It's going to be a pitch outside of the man, and he's going to be stacked up in the backfield, nowhere to go. Loss of a couple yards. That is number 36, Keaton Kimball on the carry. And it's going to be 4th down and about 10 for Riverton, and their punt squad will take the field.
It'll be 3rd down and 9.
1st and 10 at the 35. Christian Miller, quarterback for the Vikings, in the shotgun. Had a big game last week against Lehigh. He's back to pass. He fires out deep. He's got a man down the sideline. That's Doman, Overstreet. And Overstreet's down the sideline at 20, the 15, 10, and Overstreet will stroll into the end zone. That's Malik Overstreet, the junior wide receiver, on the first offensive play for the Vikings, from Christian Miller to Malik Overstreet on the 65-yard touchdown pass. Big offensive possession for the Vikings to start the game. Penalty on the Silverwolves, pushing them back 5 yards. False start. Another tight formation. Man in motion. And Bachman's going to hand off up the middle, trying to break through, fighting his way for extra yardage across the 30. Almost back to the original line of scrimmage. And the ball carry was Peyton Caius, who got a gain of about 5. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 for Riverton. Silverwolves offense, 3rd and 10. Bachman under center. A few men in motion. And Bachman fakes the handoff. It's going to be end around, trying to find some room, hit to the corner, cuts upfield, and he's taken down. It's Cam Christensen on the carry, and he gets a gain of about 3 or 4 before he's chopped down across the 35. It's going to be 4th and about 6 for Riverton, and they have a decision to make. Jordan Baumgart on at his own 20 to punt the ball away. Back deep is Jacob Doman for the Vikings. Ball is punt. This one is long. Doman will field it inside the 30. Checks it as he heads far side field. He finds some room at that 35, 40, 50. Doman's in enemy territory. He stumbles down the sideline, gains his footing, and he's out near the 30. And there is a flag on the play. We'll see what the officials call. If that stands, Doman will have a nice little return. And the Vikings offense will be in Silverwolf territory. Block in the back penalty pulls the Vikings offense back to the 39-yard line. Silverwolves defense looking to gain their footing. Vikings' only offensive possession was one play, 65 yards, touchdown strike from Miller to Overstreet. Miller in the shotgun once again, 4 wide. And this time he's going to fire again. Over the middle, he's got a man, and this one's picked off at the 35, down to the 40, big-time interception. And that was a dangerous throw and a great catch and defensive play by Keaton Kimball. Also plays running back.
Intercepted by number 36, Keaton Kimball.
And Kimball comes up with the big turnover for the Silverwolves, and their offense will take the field. Penalty on the Silverwolves, pushes them back 5 yards. Now 1st and 15 to 35. This one is going to start a handoff, and it's going to be up the middle before he's taken down. Little to no gain. and that is going to be Peyton Caius on the carry. About a gain of 1. It's going to be 2nd down and 14 for Riverton. Silverwolves hurried to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 14. And it's going to be another handoff, this time to Christensen. Christensen takes a shot just short of the 40. He's going to be taken down at the 38.
Christensen on the carry
Short
for the
gain of 2
Silverwolves.
yards for Cam Christensen. It's going to be 3rd and long for Riverton. Another penalty against the Silverwolves pushes them back. It's now 3rd and even longer, about 17. And this one is back to pass. It's Bachman. Bachman under pressure. He's going to fire deep, lets it go. He's got a man under pressure. There's some jostling down near the 25. It's going to be ruled incomplete, uncatchable, no penalties. And it's going to result in a long 4th down for Riverton as their offense continues to struggle against this stingy Viking defense. Baumgart on to punt the ball away. Doman back at his 35. High snap. Baumgart got this one away. It's high end over end. Going to be fielded at the 30 by Doman. Doman puts it on the ground, and a Silverwolf dives on it. It looks like the Riverton Silverwolves will come up with a big fumble recovery in Viking territory. And the Silverwolves offense is in business as Jacob Doman felt the pressure, puts that one on the ground, and turns the ball over. Riverton 1st down in Viking territory. Big punt recovery on special teams for the Silverwolves. The coverage was there, and they took care of the fumble. And now this one's going to be a handoff up the middle. Tries to find some room. Little success for 4 to 5 yards is Peyton Caius. And it's going to result in a 2nd down and about 6 for Riverton. Silverwolves offense in a hurry. Bachman under center. Bachman now going to pitch it out. And it's Caius again once. And that ball's on the carpet. And there's a fight for it. So he was able to come up with it. Not sure if they ruled him down or not, but it looks like it's going to remain Riverton ball. Caius headed up the middle for little to no gain. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5 for the Silverwolves. 3rd down, Bachman under center. And Bachman is going to hand it off up the middle, looking for, no, he's going to have it on the outside. Bachman pitches it off to his wide receiver, who looks like he'll have a 1st down. Reception made inbounds. Looks like Christensen pulled it in. Or excuse me, number 22, Landon McMorris pulled it in for the reception. It's going to move the chains for the first down for the Silverwolves.
For a 1st down.
Correction, that was Cam Christensen on the reception. Moves the chains of the Silverwolves. And on this possession again, up the middle, looking for room. Can't find any. The Vikings defense not giving much up in the center. And that carry for the Silverwolves will net about 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Another long 3rd down for Riverton. This time, Bachman will carry on the fakes. He's going to fire. He's got a man a little out of his reach near the goal line, and that one will fall incomplete. Bring up a 4th and 8 for Riverton, and we'll see if they're going to go for it or bring on the field goal unit. Riverton will opt to go for points. It's Gavin Slack, number 18 for the Silverwolves, on for about a 31-yard attempt. Ball is down, kick is up, it's low, and it is long enough, and it's good. Gavin Slack gets the Riverton Silverwolves on the board. 3-7, 3 minutes left here in the 1st quarter. Riverton trails at home to the Vikings. Miller in the shotgun, 4 wide, Coleman to his right, and this time he's going to hand off to Coleman. Coleman trying to find some room, unable to do so, and he's wrapped up near the 20-yard line. Before he's taken down, it's going to be 2nd down and about 10 for the Vikings. Coleman Edwards on the previous carry for a short gain. 2nd down and long, and it's Miller back to pass. Miller looks left, goes right, got a man deep underneath the ball, and he pulls it in. It's once again going to break one tackle, and he's taken down. Malik Overstreet with a big-time reception down to the 29-yard line, and it was a bomb from Miller to Overstreet, once again moving the Vikings into Riverton territory. Shotgun formation, fakes the handoff, rolling to the near side. Miller looking to throw. He's got one deep. He's got a man over his shoulder, pulls it in, and it's a big-time reception. Wait, they're waiting to, and there's the signal. It's
Touchdown,
Matthew Wild on the reception. Big-time grab over the shoulder at the corner of the end zone for the Vikings. And Miller with his 2nd touchdown pass, this time to Matthew Wild, the junior wide receiver. And Pleasant Grove Vikings are up 13-3, pending the extra point. Riverton's offense continues their struggles. Lots of penalties, not much yardage. This time a handoff, looking for room, and he's stacked up just short of the 45 at the 44 for a short gain. That's Cam Christensen on the carry. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 9 for Riverton.
Picks up.
Bunch formation. Bachman Going to fake the handoff, roll out to the far side, looking downfield. Bachman squares his shoulders, then pulls it down. He's going to run across the 50 before he's taken down. Bachman didn't see what he liked and made something happen with his feet. Gets out across midfield, brings up a third and about a yard for the Silverwolves, and there's an injured Viking player on the field. Jaken Hunter, the shaken up Viking, was able to walk off under his own power. Now it's 3rd and short for the Silverwolves, and this one's going to be an end around, looking for room, chops, finds a block before he is tripped up, just short of the first down. Number 36 on the carry, that is Keaton Kimball. Going to be short of the first down, loses about a yard. It's going to be 4th and about 2 for Riverton. That carry ended the first quarter. We now begin the second with 4th and 2, punt formation. Baumgart back to punt. Doman near his own 10. This one is a deep high punt. Doman's going to let it bounce inside the 10, and it's going to fall dead and take a Riverton bounce, and they're going to fall on it inside the 5. The Vikings offense, tough field position. They're going to have a first down at about the 4-yard line. They take over the ball to begin the second quarter. Miller leads the Vikings offense onto the field. He has 2 touchdown passes just in the first quarter alone. A deep 60-yard bomb to Overstreet and a 30-yard pass to Matthew Wild. Miller in the shotgun, 4 wide. This one, he's back to pass again in his own end zone. He's firing deep, overshoots his man. He was looking for Wild on the far sideline, unable to get there. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 4. 2nd down and 10. This one's going to be a handoff on the end around, looking for room at the 24, breaks a tackle on the far side near the first down, stays in bounds. Number 24, Hayden Pettis on the carry, the senior running back for the Vikings. Miller in the shotgun once again, 3rd and 1. Miller's going to hand this one off again to Pettis. Pettis breaking some tackles across the 15. He's going to have the first down and a bit more, just short of the 20. It's going to move the chains for the Vikings as they get out from the shadows of their own goalposts. It's going to be first down, Pleasant Grove. First down, Miller in the shotgun, 4 wide. Miller back to pass, quick strike into the bubble. Tried to get the wide receiver screen, but the Silverwolves were there to sniff it out, and he's chopped down in the slot. It's going to lose a few yards. Looks like bring up a 2nd down and long for the Vikings. Now empty backfield, 5 wide for Miller. In the shotgun, back to pass. He's going to roll out on the near side. He's got a man in the flat, and that's Pettis. Pettis pulls into the 20, makes a move to the outside, lowers his shoulder, drives out of bounds, just short of the 30. Going to be close to the first down is Hayden Pettis. We'll see where they mark it. 3rd and a couple for the Vikings. And Christian Miller continues to test the Silverwolf defense. 2 touchdowns pass, has thrown an interception. Miller in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, back to pass again, strikes deep, going for a man, unable to break away, overthrows him. That's Doman. Doman looking to the official, saying he was grabbed. He's not going to get the call. It's going to bring up a 4th down for the Vikings. Doman was unable to get under that one. Silverwolves not doing themselves any favors. Penalty on the punt attempt will give the Vikings a first down. Miller in the shotgun. He's going to hand the ball off. It's going to go on the out round of the 40, and he's looking for room, lowers his shoulder to Hayden Pettis, and Pettis finishes the runoff with a little bit of aggression at the 45-yard line. That is a gain of about 13 or 14 for Hayden Pettis, and another first down for Pleasant Grove. Vikings offense taking advantage of the penalty and fresh set of downs. It's 2nd down and 8. And Chris Miller back to pass. Miller fakes that off, and he's going to run up the middle now at the 50. Going to be swung down at the 45. Miller takes a shot at the end of the play. That tackle by number 38, Simon Page, was able to wrap Miller up, but he's going to be near the first down. Looks like he will have it. Close enough, and the officials will give it to him. Miller with the 9-yard scramble, gets a fresh set of downs. It's now 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Miller in the shotgun, 4 wide, stacked on each side. It's going to be a hand off to Pettis. Pettis lowers his shoulder across the 45, dives forward for a couple. Gain of 3 for Hayden Pettis. It's going to bring up a 2nd down for the Vikings as they march further into the Silverwolf territory. Holding penalty on the Vikings pushes them way back. 2nd down and long now. They got to get to the opposite 36-yard line for a first down. Miller in the shotgun, back to pass. He's going to fire out of the flat. He's got a man who takes a shot near midfield. And it looks like he's going to pull it in. Big-time reception by Edwards. Coleman Edwards almost gets him back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to be 3rd down and about 14 for the Vikings. Silverwolves continue to bail out the Vikings. Offsides penalty brings up a 3rd down and 8. Manageable for Miller and this Vikings offense, who's had a lot of success here early. Just under 8 minutes left here in the half. Vikings up 14-3. 2 touchdown strikes from Miller. Gives them the lead at Riverton, and Miller's back to pass again under pressure. They're going to set up the screen out in the flat, and it doesn't look like anybody was there. Hayden Pettis got wrapped up in the mess and was unable to get out into the flat for the halfback screen, and Miller threw it away. It's going to be 4th down and 8, and the Vikings punt team will take the field. Silverwolves offense with just 2 first downs here early. This time it's going to be Bachman. Bachman in a fire. He's got a man, pulls it in. It's Peyton Caius, who's taken down just short of the 30. Nice grab by Caius, who's going to be near the 1st down marker. We'll see if he has it. Big time pass from Bachman to Caius. 2nd down and short. Kimball the man in motion. It's going to be handoff to Caius. Caius looking for room. Bachman held it on that one. And Bachman faked it to Caius, rolled out. He's going to have the 1st down. He's going to be taken down at the 35. Moves the chains for the Silverwolves, and Bachman has another 1st down for Riverton. 1st and 10 of the 35, under 7 minutes left. Bachman fakes the handoff. He's back to pass. Bachman looking downfield. He's going to fire across field. Dangerous throw. And this one's going to fall incomplete. Arguing is number 7, Will Overstreet, trying to say he was able to scoop it off the grass. Officials not buying it, though. They discuss it, and it's going to be incomplete, ruled. Incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 35. Dangerous throw from Bachman. Almost picked off by Will Overstreet, the safety for the Vikings. This time Bachman will roll out near side. He's going to fire out of the far side, out of the reach of his receiver, intended for number 31, Alex Johnson. There is a flag on the play by the side judge. We'll see what the call is from the officials. Holding penalty on the Vikings results in a 1st down at the 45-yard line. This time, handoff to Christensen. Christensen picking his way. He's got a blocker up the field before he's taken down. Big time play. The biggest of the game for Riverton is Cam Christensen, who breaks it wide open for a gain of about 14 into Viking territory.
1st down,
and it's going to be 1st down for Riverton. 2nd down, Bachman under center. Man in motion is Kimball. It's going to be a handoff to Caius, though. Caius trying to get across the 40. He's going to be chopped down before he's wrapped up. Nice little gain there for Peyton Caius. It's going to be taken down to the 38. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6 for Riverton. After timeout by the Silverwolves, they face a 3rd and 6, and it's going to result in a handoff, double handoff, up the middle, breaks it free. It's at the 20, the 10, 1 man to beat, and he's going to be chopped down at the 5. And it's going to be a big-time run by Keaton Kimball, taken down to the 5-yard line. Pretty deceptive by the Silverwolves. It was the double handoff from Bachman to Caius to Keaton Kimball, and result in a 1st and goal for Riverton. 3rd and goal for the Silverwolves. Big play now, and Bachman is going to hand it off up the middle, on the end around to Christensen. He's going to be close to the goal line. Unable to punch it in is number 20, Cam Christensen. And it's going to be 4th and goal from about the 1. And we'll see what the Silverwolves offense decides to do. Just over 3 minutes before half, and the Silverwolves offense elect to go for it. Vikings defense going to try and hold him. And it's going to be another handoff, on the end around. And he's looking for the goal line, stretches out, unable to get there. And he's taken down. That's Kimball once again. Can't get to the goal line. And a lot of trickery in the backfield for the Silverwolves. And Keaton Kimball can't find the end zone, just short, down to the 1. And the Vikings defense holds. They'll have a 1st and 10, just over 3 minutes left here in the half, at the 1-yard line. Silverwolves unable to punch it in, and the Vikings take over on downs. This time a handoff up the middle, finds plenty of room as Pettis. Pettis breaks it out across the 10, and Hayden Pettis, tough running, gets a 1st down for the Vikings out to the 14-yard line. Tough run by Pettis, and he'll get it again. Pettis lowers his shoulder to the line. Finds little room across the 15. Couple yards on the carry as Hayden Pettis doing the tough running in between the tackles. Has this Viking offense trying to get out from underneath their own goalposts. 2 backs, Edwards and Pettis in the backfield. 3 wide. And he's going to fake the handoff, roll out to the far side, dump it off. He's got a man at the 20, and that's Edwards. little bit behind him. He was able to pull it in for a couple yards, but it's going to bring up a third and about 4 for the Vikings. Vikings come out of the timeout with a 3rd and 4, and 5 wide for Miller and the Vikings offense. He's in the shotgun, and here comes the blitz. Miller doesn't see it. He's going to throw deep, though. He's got a man. It's Edwards. Edwards dives for it, unable to pull it in at midfield, and Coleman Edwards just a step short. Lays out for that one, unable to pull it in. It's going to bring up a 4th and 4 for the Vikings. Last offensive possession resulted in a turnover downs inside the 5. This one's a handoff to Caius. Caius looking for room before he's chopped down near the 40. A very quick handoff from Bachman to Caius. Nets about 3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down for Riverton. 2nd down for the Silverwolves. And it's going to be a handoff on the end around to Christensen. Christensen picking his way across the 40 to the 35. And he's going to be near the first down. Cam Christian with a pretty good carry there. Gain of 6. Going to be just short of the first down. 42 seconds left in this first half. Clock continues to roll. 33 seconds left in this first half. It's going to be a handoff to Christensen. Christensen breaks the tackle to the 30, and Christensen's taken down just short of the 25. 28 seconds left. And there's going to be a timeout. Silverwolves with a 2nd down now. 23 seconds left. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle, little to no room for Keaton, and it's going to be a timeout with 17 seconds left. Timeout for Riverton. 17 seconds left in this first half. They trail 3-14 here at home to the Vikings. 3rd down for the Silverwolves. 17 seconds left here in the first half, and Bachman's back to pass. He pump fakes, looking deep. He's going to fire to the sideline. He's got a man up to grab it. Did he pull it in? And it bounces incomplete. Number 22, the intended receiver, Landon McMorris, but that one was knocked away by the Vikings defender. I believe that was number 20 on the defense, Giants Jake. 4th down, and the Silverwolves will go for it. That pass was incomplete to McMorris. Had a man, and Bachman's going to roll out, being chased. Under pressure, he's going to fire to the sideline as he's taken out of bounds. Looks like he'll pull it in, but he'll be well short of the first down. With 3 seconds left here before half, Peyton Caius pulls it in, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Vikings offense may take one last shot here before we head into half. They're up 14-3.
High School Rewind is excited to have Nudge as our Player of the Game sponsor. Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the largest contributors of volunteer community outreach programs. To learn more about Nudge and their program, visit www.nudge.com.
Prepare for kickoff. Jacob Doman and Coleman Edwards back deep for the Vikings to start the second half. 14-3. It's going to bounce and head out of bounds. It's going to be a flag on the Silverwolves.
Out of bounds.
The violation headed out of bounds, and the Vikings will have good field position to start this second half. 35, Christian Miller and the Vikings offense begin this second half with a handoff to Pettis, and Pettis takes a shot at the 35 and is dropped backwards. Hayden Pettis got a shot about less than a yard. It's going to be second down and 10 for the Vikings.
Pettis on the carry.
Second down for the Vikings after the carry by Pettis. Empty backfield for Miller and the Vikings, 5 wide. Miller back to pass. He's going to fire over the middle to Edwards. Edwards takes a shot, stays on his feet, breaks the tackle, heads outside. He's got the sideline at the 35-30. Got some blockers out front at the 15, the 10, cuts back inside, and he's wrapped up near the 3-yard line. Big-time reception by Coleman Edwards to take it down inside the 5, broke a few tackles and had Matthew Wild and Overstreet out in front of him blocking. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Vikings. Big backfield for the Vikings. It's Pettis behind Miller. And it's going to go, no, it's going to roll out wide open off the fingertips. Can't get it to the back, coming out of the backfield, and it's going to fall incomplete. Intended for Tate Briggs, the running back. It's going to be 3rd down and goal for the Vikings. 3rd and goal for the Vikings. Previous pass to Briggs fell incomplete. This time Miller will roll out. He's got Edwards in the flat, looking back inside, and he's going to fire that way, and it's picked off across the body. Dangerous pass by Miller, and that one's intercepted by the Silverwolves. And that breathes some life into it. And it's intercepted by Samoa Tavoya. And it's going to be a big-time turnover for Riverton. That was Christian Miller's second interception of the ball game. That one, dangerous throw across the body. Bachman rolling out, finds a man in the flat, cuts back, hurdles a man at the 20. He's got it at the 25, the 30. Kimball, some fancy moves after the reception, moves the chains for the Silverwolves.
Number 36.
And Riverton's offense showing some signs of life in the second half. First down at the 28. Silverwolves shuffle. Bachman under center. Kimball and it's going to be Caius. Caius looks for room, tries to break away at the 30. Unable to do so, and he's wrapped up just short of the 35. Gain of about 5 yards for the Silverwolves. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 for Riverton. Shuffle and switch. Caius and Christensen in the backfield. It's going to be another handoff, and this is Caius. Caius breaks at the 40, at the 50. He's got one man, he spins off with the 45, and he's taken down just short of the 40. Looks like he will have the 40-yard line. There will be a flag in the backfield, and that one's going to bring that big burst from Caius back, and it's going to be holding on the Silverwolves, negating that run by Peyton Caius. Holding penalty negates that burst up the middle by Peyton Caius. And now it's going to be an end around to Christensen. Christensen finds some room, cuts upfield behind a few blockers, gets back to the original line of scrimmage and a couple more yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 8 for Riverton. 3rd and 7 for the Silverwolves. Bachman under center. He's back to pass. He's going to fire to the outside. He's got a man at the 35. He's quickly swallowed up by Doman. Number 21, Sam Davis on the reception. Picks up about a yard or two, bringing up a 4th and 5.
To Sam Davis.
And we'll see if the Silverwolves elect to punt. Penalty was waved off. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Begins with a handoff to Hayden Pettis, yes, and he's taken down in the backfield for a loss of 5 at the 39-yard line. Pettis wrapped up in the backfield, had nowhere to go. 2nd down and 15 for the Vikings. 2nd down and long for the Vikings. Miller in the shotgun. He's going to pitch it underneath to Edwards. Edwards bounces it outside of the 40. Edwards looking for room, gets a block on the outside. But there to wrap him up is number 12, the cornerback for the Riverton Silverwolves. That's Corbin Bachman. The quarterback for the Silverwolves prevented Edwards from getting outside. It's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Vikings. 5 wide. Miller in the shotgun. Miller back to pass. Under pressure, steps in the pocket, fires deep. He's got Matthew Wild. Wild tries to dive for it. A little contact, tripped up, but it falls incomplete. Wild unable to pull it in, and it's going to be 4th down and long for the Vikings.
Miller's passes.
And the Vikings will punt. The ball's on the ground, and he takes a big shot. The punter takes a big shot, and it's wrapped up. And that's Keaton Kimball that breaks into the backfield and takes down the punter.
Page on the tackle.
Simeon Page with the big hit on the punter. And that's going to result in great field position for the Silverwolf offense.
Silverwolves take.
Penalty on the Vikings results in a 1st down and 5 after the punt was tackled. And it's going to be a short carry by Peyton Caius. 2nd down and a yard after the carry by Peyton Caius. Bachman under center. Caius in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Caius. Caius dives over the line. No, it's Bachman. Bachman on the rollout near the 25. And Bachman, great fake to Caius, rolls out, can't find any room, loses about a yard or two.
Keeps the ball.
Bring up a 3rd and about 3 for the Silverwolves. Rolls out, Bachman finds a man in the flat, and he's going to take a shot near the 1st down marker. Looks like he'll have it at the 20. On the reception was Keaton Kimball, the running back out of the backfield, and it's going to be a 1st down for the Silverwolves. Bachman rolling out to the far side is able to pick it up. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for Bachman and the Silverwolf offense. Bachman's going to hand it off to Caius. Bachman's going to roll out. He's going to find some room at the 20. Bachman lowers his shoulder at the 15. Bachman takes and delivers a shot. Number 14, Mitchell Price on the tackle. Bachman about a gain of 6. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. 3rd and a couple. Shuffle the offense. Christensen out in the wing. He's going to run on the end around, and it's going to be Christensen trying to find the 1st down. Breaks a tackle at the 15, and Christensen lowers his shoulder and heads out of bounds near the goal line. Christensen's going to be about the
Christensen
2.
on the carry for
It's
the
going to be
Silverwolves.
first down and goal for Riverton.
First.
Riverton, second chance in the red zone. They went 4th and out in the first half, unable to get in the end zone. We'll see if they have better luck this time. First and goal at the 2. It's going to be a handoff on the end around. Looking for room is Christensen. Christensen finds a corner, and he'll walk right in. Cam Christensen stretches the 2 yards away from the end zone into about a 15-yard run to the outside. Cam Christensen tightens this game up. It's 9-14 pending the extra point. Cam Christensen scampered into the end zone untouched with 2:47 left in the third. Vikings offense has seen a lot of success tonight, but only 14 points. Miller in the shotgun, 4 wide. Pettis in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Pettis. Pettis up the middle, little to no room as the Silverwolf defense holds strong. Holds Pettis to no gain. It's going to be second down and 10 for the Vikings. 4 wide, Pettis in the backfield, low snap. Miller handles it, he's going to fire to the outside. It's Doman. Doman takes a shot at the 35-yard line before he's taken down. Gain of about 6. Quick strike to Jacob Doman. I believe that's his first reception of the ball game. It's going to be third down and about 5 for the Vikings. Miller in the shotgun, 4 wide. Miller back to pass once again, fires the outside. High pass off the hands of Overstreet. Unable to pull it down. That brings up another 4th down for the Vikings offense. As 3 quick plays yields them 5 yards, but it's going to be 4th and 5 for Pleasant Grove. Quick shuffle, which we've come very familiar with the Silverwolves offense tonight. And it's going to be a handoff to Caius. Caius breaks it up the middle of the 40, spins off a man, and almost broke loose. But he gets taken down at the 35. Touchdown saving tackle by James Jake, defensive back for the Vikings. Patton Caius with a big run, gets a first down, and this one to Christensen. Christensen breaks to the outside, and the running game now wearing on the Vikings. Another big run by the Silverwolves, 9-yard gain. It's going to be second down and 1 for the Silverwolves. 45 seconds left here in the third. Silverwolves on the move. Bachman under center. Shuffle by Christensen, and it's going to be a end around by Christensen. Cam looking for a move. He runs over a Viking as he gains a yard or so. Carry by Christensen. It's going to be second down and about 7 for Riverton. Second down at the 20-yard line. Riverton on the move. And so we had off to Chaos. Chaos up the middle, and it's Peyton Caius
carries the ball
down to the 16. Nice little pickup, and that'll end the third quarter. We head into the fourth with the Vikings up 14-10, but the Silverwolves in the red zone and threatening.
Pleasant Grove 14.
Fourth quarter begins with the Silverwolves in the red zone, 3rd and about 4. Quick shuffle. Bachman under center. Caius right behind him. That's Keaton, but it's going to hand off to Caius. Caius up the middle, and Caius is going to break into the end zone, and it's Peyton Caius with a 17-yard run, punches it in, and gives the Silverwolves the lead. Big-time run by Peyton Caius, and now it's 16-14.
Caius from 16 yards out.
Big run by Peyton Caius. Broke loose, got into the end zone, gives the Silverwolves their first lead of the ball game. 16-14, pending the extra point. And Gavin Slack is on. Snap is down. Slack's kick is low and no good. Might have lost his footing, and that'll do it. Extra point is no good. We begin the fourth quarter with a Peyton Caius run up the middle for about 17-yard touchdown. And it's 16-14. The Silverwolves lead here at home over the Vikings. Vikings offense in this second half has been a completely different team. Miller in the shotgun, back to pass. He's looking deep, he's going to fire out into the flat. High pass, dangerous to Edwards. And Keaton Kimball was almost there for the interception, so it was lucky it was actually high. Falls incomplete. It's going to be second down and 10 for the Vikings. Struggles continue for the Vikings offense. Pass sailed on Miller. Back to pass once again. Under pressure, and Miller is taken down at the 16. Big time sack by the Silverwolves, and that is number 38. Simeon Page, with the big time sack, bringing up a 3rd and long for the Vikings. Vikings offense in a hole. 3rd and 18. And Miller's back to pass. Miller looking deep. He's got a man. It's Overstreet. Overstreet tries to get underneath it. Slight hesitation near midfield. And Malik Overstreet is unable to get underneath that one. It falls incomplete. Brings up a 4th down for the Vikings. And they will give the ball back to the Silverwolf offense that has resulted in 2 touchdowns on their last 2 drives. Great field position for the Silverwolf offense. 49-yard line, already in Viking territory. Bachman under center. Quick shuffle by Christensen. Christensen in motion. And it's going to be a handoff to Caius. Caius takes a shot at the 48. Gains about a yard before he's taken down. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Or excuse me, 2nd down and 9 for the Silverwolves.
No gain on.
Riverton rushing attack is relentless. They continue to wear on this Vikings front. And once again, this time it's Christensen that's going to test it. Christensen finds little to no room. Gains about a yard across the 45. And it'll bring up a 4th down for Riverton.
Christensen on it.
Vikings offense takes the field, 1st and 10 at the 10. Long way to go for the Vikings offense after a few struggles here in the second half. This one's going to be a handoff to Pettis. Pettis looking for room across the 15 before he's taken down. Nice gain of 6 for Hayden Pettis. It's going to be 2nd down and 4 for the Vikings. Split backfield for Miller in the shotgun. It's going to be a handoff to Pettis. Pettis breaks a tackle at the 20 before he's wrapped up, and Pettis will have a 1st down out to the 21. Tough carry by Hayden Pettis. 4 wide. Pettis to the right. Miller in the shotgun. 2nd down and long. Miller back to pass. He's going to fire. He's got Doman. Doman goes up high for it, for he is stacked on top of across the 25-yard line. Gain of about 5. It's going to bring up a long 3rd and 6 for the Vikings, and Doman is injured. Doman was helped off the field. Big loss for the Vikings offense, but they face a 3rd and 5 now without him. He's one of their more explosive wide receivers. And Miller in the shotgun, back to pass. He's going to fire over the middle. He's got Edwards. Edwards at the 35 breaks across the 40, and Edwards breaks free underneath, gets the 1st down and a little bit more. So Coleman Edwards will move the chains for the Vikings offense as they continue to march.
1st and 10.
Empty backfield for Miller. He's going to roll out to the far side. He's got Pettis in the flat. Pettis pulls it into the 45. Pettis across the 50 before he heads out of bounds into Silverwolf territory, and that looks like another 1st down for the Vikings.
Hayden Pettis.
2nd down, Miller back to pass under pressure, sets up the screen, and he's got nowhere to go. It was a screen pass to Overstreet, and Miller took a shot by the Silverwolf front, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Vikings.
3rd down and 13.
3rd and long for Miller. Big 3rd down for the Vikings. Back to pass, empty backfield, got a man underneath, looks to Overstreet. Overstreet off his hands, and Malik Overstreet unable to pull it in. He still had to do some work after the catch, and that's probably what was on his mind as he was looking upfield before he could reel it in. It's going to fall incomplete. 4th and long for Pleasant Grove. 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line for Riverton. Bachman under center, man in motion is Christensen, and it looks like it's going to be a handoff to Caius. Caius looking for room. He's going to be stacked up across the line of scrimmage. Short gain for Peyton Caius and the Silverwolf offense. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 for Riverton. 2nd down, bunch formation once again. Shuffle in the backfield by Riverton. Pleasant Grove defense trying to hold. And there's going to be a timeout by Riverton. 2nd down and 9 for the Silverwolves, and it's going to be a handoff. No, on the end around, it's Keaton Kimball. Kimball breaks through to the 20, the 30, and Kimball's headed down the sideline, the 41 man to beat. The stiff arms at the 40, and he's dragged out of bounds near the 35. And it's Keaton Kimball on the end around with the big time carry by the Silverwolves to get into the Vikings territory. 5 minutes left here in the ballgame, and the Silverwolves offense are on the roll. Vikings defense looks worn down, and this is Christensen now finding a hole on the right side before he's taken down for a gain of 5. 2nd down for the Silverwolves.
Christensen on the carry to the 26
and the rushing attack continues to wear on this Viking defense. 2nd down after the carry by Cam Christensen. Shuffle in the backfield. Bachman He's going to hand it off to Christensen on the end around once again on the right side. Tests the outside. He's going to be close to the first down. And Christensen and this Silverwolf offense continues to wind the clock. 4:28 left here in the ball game. And it's going to be close to a first down. Third and less than a yard for Riverton as they continue to punish this front. And it's an end around. And it's Kimball once again. And Kimball's chopped down just short of the 30. That is number 7, Will Overstreet on the tackle as he went low. And Kimball's limping after that big shot by Overstreet. Big play in the game, 4th and less than a yard for the Silverwolves, and the Vikings defense loads up, and it's going to be a quarterback sneak up the middle. Bachman looks like he lowered his shoulder and was able to get enough, and it looks like he's out across the 20, and that will be a first down by Riverton. 4 minutes left in the ball game. They're up 16-14, and that was a big first down carry by Bachman. Bachman's going to hand it off to Christensen. Christensen looking for room. Christensen breaks free before he's wrapped up near the 10. There is a flag on the play. Ball came out. They're going to whistle it dead, though. Definitely down, and there is a few flags on the play. We'll see what the call is from the officials. Big penalty on the Silverwolves, pushes them back. It's now 1st and long, 20 yards for the Silverwolves offense. They're just trying to grind the clock now. It's going to be a handoff. Bachman to Keaton Kimball. Kimball trying to find the outside, breaking a tackle, unable to break loose. Big time tackle by Ryan Christiansen of the Vikings. It's going to be 2nd down and 20 for the Silverwolves. 3rd and long for the Silverwolves. Quick shuffle in the backfield. Bachman under center. Bachman fakes the handoff, rolling out. He's going to carry it, tucks it, and rolls out to the 25. Bachman scrambles for about 4.
Keeps the ball.
It's going to bring up a 4th down. 2:22 left in the ball game, and there's going to be a timeout by the Vikings.
Timeout taken by
4th down for Riverton. 2:22 left in the ball game, and they are going to fake the handoff on the. And Bachman's going to roll out and fire. Got a man. It looks like it was intercepted at the 10-yard line. Not sure if that was a good move by the Vikings defense. They would have had the ball if he had just knocked it down, but they're going to start their offense 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line. They got a long way to go. 2:15 here left in the ball game. They trail by 2. The Vikings offense has a long way to go, and he's going to start it off with Edwards. Edwards at the 15, breaks it outside and heads out of bounds. Coleman Edwards on the reception. Gains about 8 yards, 7 yards for the Vikings offense before he heads out of bounds. 2nd down and 8 after a penalty on the Vikings, and Miller's back to pass. Miller fire over to Pettis. Pettis dives forward for the first down, and Pettis will head out of bounds across the 20 and move the chains for the Vikings. 2:07 left here in the ballgame. The Vikings trying to come up with something late in this ballgame. 2nd down, and Miller's back to pass. Miller under pressure, rolls out to the far side, and he's going to stiff arm a defender, throw it away. Low pass falls incomplete, bringing up a 3rd and 10. Christian Miller able to escape the pressure, get out of the pocket, and get the ball away. It's going to be 3rd down and 10, under 2 minutes now left for the Vikings. Big 3rd down for the Vikings. Bunch formation, Miller back to pass. Miller looking deep, under pressure now, rolls out, steps back, under pressure, throws it away. He's got a man who picks it up. Underneath, that's Edwards. Edwards trying to break free, but he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Coleman Edwards unable to make it happen, or excuse me, that's Hayden Pettis unable to make it happen. It's 4th down and 9 for the Vikings, and they have to go for it. This could be the ball game. Minute 30 left. Vikings trail by 2. Bunch formation. Back to passes Miller. Miller's going to fire. He's got a man. It's Overstreet off his hands. Falls incomplete. And it's high. And it's Keaton Kimball. Big game for Kimball. And Kimball is there on defense. And Riverton will have the ball. A minute 20 left. And the Silverwolves are celebrating at home. Up 2. Minute 20 left in the ballgame. And that'll do it. The Riverton Silverwolves win here at home. Come behind victory with 13 unanswered points in the second half. They go away victorious 16-14 behind the legs of Keaton Kimball, Cam Christensen, and Peyton Caius. Those are your nudge players of the game, multiple players of the game. Again, that's Cam Christensen, who had a 2-yard run, Peyton Caius, who had a 16-yard touchdown run, and Keaton Kimball, who had a couple big runs. The backfield for the Riverton Silverwolves are tonight's nudge players of the game. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the largest volunteer community outreach programs. To learn more about Nudge and their program, visit www.nudge.com. Tonight's Nudge players of the game, again, Cam Christensen, Peyton Caius, and Keaton Kimball, the backfield for the Riverton Silverwolves. They win at home 16-14. And for High School Rewind and Xfinity On Demand, I'm Stefan Cruz.